Becoming wealthy is often seen as something reserved for the lucky few. People imagine millionaires as lottery winners, heirs of family fortunes, or business geniuses. David Bach introduces a different reality. An automatic millionaire is not someone with extraordinary luck or income. It is an ordinary person who creates systems that allow money to grow automatically over time. These systems are simple, consistent, and require very little ongoing effort. The core idea is automation. When your savings, investments, and bills move automatically, your money works for you without stress or constant decisions. This allows you to focus on living your life, pursuing your goals, and enjoying the present. Small, consistent actions, repeated over years, create wealth that feels almost effortless. Automatic millionaires think differently about money. They prioritize paying themselves first. They save before they spend. They make decisions that compound over time, rather than seeking instant gratification. Even someone earning a modest income can become a millionaire by following these principles. The power of automation is that it removes human weakness from money management. We are all prone to procrastination, temptation, and poor decisions. Automatic systems prevent mistakes, keep us on track, and make financial discipline effortless. Over time, these small automated steps grow into financial freedom. Another key point is that wealth is not only about money. It is about security, choices, and the ability to live a life you love. Being an automatic millionaire means you can enjoy your present while preparing for your future. It is about creating peace of mind and confidence that your finances are always moving in the right direction. By the end of this book, you will understand that anyone can become an automatic millionaire. You do not need extraordinary skills, massive income, or perfect timing. All you need is to start early, set up the right systems, and let time and consistency do the rest. Now that you understand what an automatic millionaire is and why automation matters, the next step is learning how to start your own journey. Part 1. The road to wealth will guide you through the mindset, habits, and simple strategies that form the foundation of your automatic financial life. Here, you will discover how small choices and consistent systems create wealth faster than income alone, and how the journey to financial freedom begins with simple, practical steps that anyone can follow. Part 1. The road to wealth. Wealth is not a mystery. It is a path. And like any journey, it begins with a single clear step in the right direction. David Bach calls this part the road to wealth because it shows that financial freedom is not built overnight. It is built step by step, decision by decision, and habit by habit. Most people dream of being rich, but feel lost when it comes to how to start. They think the road to wealth is full of risks, secrets, or complicated investments. In reality, wealth creation is simple once you understand how money truly works. You do not need to work harder. You need to work smarter. The key is to let your money work for you, instead of always working for money. This road begins with awareness. You must first see where your money goes and understand what small choices cost you over time. Often, it is not the big expenses that stop people from becoming wealthy. It is the small, daily habits that drain money quietly. Little amounts spent without thought can turn into lost opportunities for saving and investing. The road to wealth is not about sacrifice or living a life of restriction. It is about creating a plan that allows you to enjoy today while still preparing for tomorrow. It is about balance, clarity, and consistency. Once you build the right habits, wealth grows almost naturally. You start to feel more control, more confidence, and more peace with your finances. Throughout this part of the book, David Bach shares the foundation of becoming an automatic millionaire. He explains how small actions, when automated, become powerful tools for financial growth. You will learn how to shift your mindset from surviving to thriving, from worrying about bills to watching your wealth expand quietly in the background. Every great journey starts with a single realization, that you have the power to change your future, starting today. And the very first step on this journey is understanding where your money goes and what truly holds you back. That step begins with the next chapter, the Latte Factor. In the next chapter, you will discover how tiny, daily expenses, the ones we never notice, can silently steal your financial future. And more importantly, you will learn how turning those small leaks into small savings can completely transform your life over time. Because the path to becoming an automatic millionaire begins not with a big investment, but with something as small and simple as a cup of coffee. Chapter 1. The Latte Factor. The first secret to becoming an automatic millionaire begins with something surprisingly small. A cup of coffee. David Bach calls this the Latte Factor. It represents all those tiny daily expenses that seem harmless but silently steal your future wealth. Most people believe they cannot save because they do not earn enough. But the truth is, they often spend without awareness. A coffee here, a snack there, a few online subscriptions, or random little purchases. Each one feels too small to matter, yet together they add up to thousands over the years. David Bach tells the story of a young woman named Zoe. She worked hard, but every month her paycheck disappeared before she could save a single dollar. She believed saving was impossible on her income. Then, one morning, her mentor asked her a simple question. How much do you spend every day on small things like coffee or snacks? Zoe laughed and said, maybe $5 a day. The mentor smiled and said, that's about $150 a month. Over a year, that's nearly $1,800. And if you invested that money every year, in time, it could make you rich. Zoe was shocked. She had never thought about it that way. The mentor explained that small daily choices can either build your future or destroy it. Money, when spent carelessly, disappears. But when saved and invested, it multiplies silently. The Latte Factor is not really about giving up coffee. It is about becoming aware of how you spend your money. It teaches that even small habits can be transformed into powerful tools for wealth building. You do not need to wait for a promotion or a big windfall to start saving. You just need to redirect a few small, regular expenses toward your financial goals. Imagine saving only $10 a day and investing it automatically. Over time, that small action could grow into hundreds of thousands. Not through magic, but through the power of consistency and compound growth. The lesson is simple. Small daily habits shape your destiny far more than big one-time actions. When you discover your own Latte Factor, you open the door to financial control. You start asking better questions. Do I really need this daily expense? Could I save this instead? And most importantly, what could this small amount become in 10 or 20 years? The moment Zoe realized her Latte Factor, she made a decision. Instead of spending that small daily amount, she began investing it automatically. Her mentor helped her set up an automatic transfer into a savings account. She did not have to think about it. The money moved before she could spend it. Months later, Zoe saw her balance growing for the first time in her life. She felt empowered, hopeful, and confident. That is the magic of awareness. Once you see where your money goes, you can take control. You begin to live intentionally. And the best part is, you do not feel deprived. You simply feel in charge. The Latte Factor teaches a powerful truth. Becoming rich is not about earning more. It is about spending consciously and saving automatically. It is about transforming small leaks into streams of wealth. When you understand the Latte Factor, you realize that money is not your problem. Habits are. And the good news is that habits can be changed, one small decision at a time. In the next chapter, you will discover how to turn this awareness into a complete system. A simple, step-by-step plan that makes your money work for you automatically. Because awareness alone is not enough. You must take action and design a blueprint for wealth. That next step begins in the chapter called The Automatic Millionaire Blueprint. Chapter 2. The Automatic Millionaire Blueprint. After understanding the power of the Latte Factor, it is time to create a structure that builds wealth automatically. This structure is what David Bach calls the Automatic Millionaire Blueprint. It is not a theory. It is a step-by-step plan that anyone can set up to make financial success inevitable. The blueprint is simple. It is based on the idea that wealth should not depend on willpower, memory, or luck. Because human willpower is weak, we forget, we delay, we make emotional decisions. But when money moves automatically, success no longer depends on self-control. It happens on its own, quietly and consistently. The blueprint begins with one key principle: pay yourself first. This means that before you pay bills or spend on anything else, you automatically set aside a portion of your income for savings and investments. Even if it is a small amount, the habit builds the foundation of financial freedom. You treat saving as your first and most important expense. The second part of the blueprint is automation. You set up systems that move money for you. Automatic transfers send a part of your paycheck into savings or retirement accounts. Automatic bill payments ensure you never miss deadlines or pay late fees. Automation makes sure your money is always working in the right direction. The third part of the blueprint is protection. You must secure what you earn and grow. This includes insurance, emergency funds, and smart financial planning. It is not about fear. It is about confidence. Knowing that even if life throws challenges your way, your system keeps running and protecting you. When you follow this blueprint, your money begins to behave differently. It flows into savings before you have a chance to spend it. It grows through investments without daily effort. It pays bills automatically, leaving you free from stress. And over time, it multiplies quietly in the background. The beauty of the Automatic Millionaire blueprint is that it works for everyone. You do not need to be a financial expert. You do not need to track every penny. You do not even need to be perfectly disciplined. You just need to build a simple system and trust the process. Think of your money like a river. If you do not guide its flow, it can flood or disappear. But if you design the right channels, it can nourish everything around you. Automation is the channel that directs your financial river toward growth instead of waste. David Bach often says, "You do not get rich by working harder. You get rich by making your money work harder." The blueprint ensures exactly that. Your money becomes your employee. It earns, saves, and grows for you 24 hours a day. At first, you may feel that saving automatically will make your life tighter, but soon you realize the opposite. You feel freer because your future is secure. Your stress reduces. You no longer chase money. It starts serving you. The Automatic Millionaire blueprint is not about perfection. It is about progress. Even small automated steps are better than no action at all. Once you start, your system begins to strengthen itself. You can adjust it, improve it, and expand it over time. And remember, the blueprint does not just change your bank balance, it changes your mindset. You start seeing money not as something to spend, but as something to build. Each automatic action gives you control, power, and peace of mind. Now that you understand the structure of financial automation, it is time to prepare your mindset for wealth. Because systems alone cannot make you rich, you must think like a millionaire before you can become one. And that is exactly what the next chapter will teach you. The Automatic Millionaire Mindset. Chapter 3. The Automatic Millionaire. Mindset. Becoming an automatic millionaire is not only about money, it begins with how you think. Your mindset shapes your actions, and your actions shape your future. Even the most perfect financial plan will fail if your thinking is filled with fear, doubt, or excuses. The Automatic Millionaire mindset is built on belief, consistency, and patience. It is the mental foundation that supports your entire financial life. If you truly believe you can become wealthy, your mind starts finding ways to make it real. If you doubt it, you unconsciously stop yourself before you even begin. Most people are trapped in what David Bach calls the someday thinking. They say, "Someday I will start saving. Someday I will invest. Someday I will buy a home." But the someday never comes, because life always feels too busy, too expensive, or too uncertain. Automatic millionaires break free from this trap by acting now, not later. They know that small steps today are worth more than big dreams tomorrow. This mindset also means taking responsibility. Many people blame circumstances, the economy, or their salary for not being able to save. But automatic millionaires focus on what they can control. They do not wait for perfect conditions. They start where they are, with what they have, and build from there. Another key part of this mindset is faith in the power of automation. Once you set up your system, you must trust it. Do not interrupt it. Do not overthink it. Your automated transfers and savings are your silent workers, building your future every single day. Even when you are sleeping, your money continues to move, grow, and multiply. Patience is also crucial. We live in a world that celebrates instant results. But wealth does not appear overnight. It grows slowly, like a tree. Every deposit is a seed. Every month of consistency is a season of growth. And if you stay patient, the results will surprise you. Automatic millionaires also view money differently. They see it as a tool, not a goal. Money is not meant to be feared or worshipped. It is meant to serve your life's purpose. Once you understand this, your relationship with money becomes healthier and more peaceful. Gratitude is another part of the automatic millionaire mindset. Instead of constantly chasing what they lack, they focus on what they already have. They appreciate progress, however small. They celebrate each milestone, each increase in savings, each debt paid off. This attitude of gratitude keeps motivation alive and makes wealth building feel rewarding. Finally, the automatic millionaire mindset is about simplicity. Do not complicate your financial life with endless calculations and stress. Set your systems, trust them, and live your life. Automation gives you freedom. The freedom to focus on what truly matters, not on every rupee or dollar spent. When you think like an automatic millionaire, you stop living in scarcity. You stop saying, "I cannot afford this," and start asking, "How can I make this happen?" You shift from being controlled by money to controlling it. That shift is where real financial power begins. Now that you have built the mindset of an automatic millionaire, you are ready for the next big step. Putting your mindset into motion. Because thoughts alone do not create wealth. Action does. In the next part of this book, you will learn how to make your financial life fully automatic. You will discover step-by-step systems for saving, investing, paying off debt, and building real financial independence. Part 2 is called The Automatic Systems, and it will show you exactly how to turn your new mindset into a living, working plan that builds wealth for you every single day without fail. Part 2, The Automatic Systems. Now that you have built the mindset of an automatic millionaire, it is time to turn that mindset into a living system. This is where your thoughts become actions and your dreams become results. Because no matter how much you learn about money, nothing changes until you build a system that works automatically, without depending on your daily discipline or memory. Most people try to manage money manually. They save when they remember. They pay bills when they get reminders. They invest when they feel inspired. But this approach never lasts. Because life gets busy, emotions take over, and important financial steps get delayed. That is why David Bach teaches that the real secret of wealth is not budgeting harder. It is automating smarter. An automatic system removes emotion from money. It ensures that the right things happen automatically, every single time. Savings are transferred before you can spend them. Bills are paid before they become a worry. Investments grow without constant monitoring. You do not need to think about it, stress about it, or even touch it. Once set up correctly, your system runs like a quiet financial engine, building wealth in the background of your life. Automation is powerful because it protects you from yourself. It saves you from impulse decisions, from spending before saving, and from forgetting to invest. Even the most disciplined person has moments of weakness. Automation removes that weakness completely. It replaces effort with design. Think of your financial life like a house. The mindset you built in the first part is the foundation. But a foundation alone is not enough. You need walls, doors, and a roof, a structure that protects you and supports you for life. Your automatic systems are that structure. They are what turn your goals into permanent habits. When you make your financial life automatic, you gain something that few people ever have: peace of mind. You stop worrying about whether you saved enough this month. You stop stressing over missed payments or unplanned expenses. Everything moves smoothly, quietly, and predictably. This gives you space to live your life freely, knowing your future is being taken care of. Automation also makes you consistent. And consistency is what separates dreamers from doers. It is not about how much you save once. It is about how often you save and for how long you continue. A good automatic system guarantees that you never break the chain. It keeps you on track even when life gets chaotic. In this part of the book, you will learn the exact systems that automatic millionaires use to build and protect their wealth. You will discover how to pay yourself first, automate your savings, grow your retirement, and even pay off your home automatically. Each system builds on the previous one, creating a full circle plan that requires almost no effort to maintain. But before you automate everything else, there is one rule that forms the heart of the entire system. It is the rule that separates the rich from the struggling. The rule that ensures your money starts working for you, not against you. That rule is simple but life-changing. It is called pay yourself first. In the next chapter, you will learn why this single principle can completely transform your financial future. You will understand how paying yourself before anyone else turns saving from a wish into a reality, and you will discover how to set it up automatically, so you never have to rely on willpower again. This is where your journey from intention to true wealth begins, with the power of paying yourself first. Chapter 4. Pay yourself first. If there is one rule that every millionaire follows, consciously or unconsciously, it is this: pay yourself first. It sounds simple, almost too simple, yet it is the foundation of all wealth building. Because the truth is, if you wait to save what's left over after spending, there will rarely be anything left. Life has a way of filling every space you leave open, including your wallet. Paying yourself first means reversing that pattern. It means you decide, before paying your bills, before buying groceries, before doing anything, that a portion of your income belongs to your future self. This is not selfishness. This is self-respect. You work hard for your money, and it should work just as hard for you. Most people think they can't save because they don't earn enough. But in truth, it's not about how much you earn. It's about how you handle what you earn. Even a small amount, saved consistently, grows into something powerful over time. The key is to make saving automatic, so it happens whether you feel like it or not. Think of it this way. Every dollar you save is an employee that works for you. If you spend it, that dollar is gone forever. But if you save and invest it, that dollar keeps earning for you. Every day, every year, quietly, faithfully. The earlier you start, the more your money multiplies. This is the magic of compound growth, where your money earns interest, and then your interest earns interest. That's how ordinary people become extraordinary millionaires. When you pay yourself first, you shift from being a consumer to being an investor. You stop working only for money and start letting money work for you. That's how financial freedom begins. Not with luck, not with high income, but with consistent automatic savings. But here's the real secret. The act of paying yourself first is not just financial. It's psychological. It rewires your relationship with money. It tells your brain that you matter first, that your future is not negotiable. And when you do that, something powerful happens. You start making smarter choices automatically. You spend less on what doesn't matter and invest more in what does. David Bach often says, "If you don't pay yourself first, you will never pay yourself at all." That's because life will always find a way to take your money, unless you take charge. Bills, emergencies, desires, they all compete for your paycheck. But when you make saving automatic, you protect your wealth from being stolen by chaos. So how much should you pay yourself first? Start small, but start now. Even 10% of your income can make a difference. If that feels impossible, begin with 1%. Then increase it gradually until you reach your goal. The key is to start, not someday, but today. Set up an automatic transfer that moves money directly from your checking account into a savings or investment account the moment your paycheck arrives. Don't wait to remember. Don't rely on willpower. Make it invisible. Once the system is in place, you'll be surprised at how easy it becomes to live on what remains. You'll adjust naturally without feeling deprived. And here's the beautiful part. Once you pay yourself first, you can spend the rest of your money guilt-free. Because you've already secured your future. You're no longer reacting to money, you're leading it. That feeling, the quiet pride of knowing you're building something real, is one of the most empowering experiences in life. In time, this simple habit becomes a turning point. You'll watch your savings grow automatically. You'll see debt shrink, investments expand, and peace of mind deepen. You'll realize that wealth was never about luck or inheritance. It was always about priorities and discipline. So start today. Pay yourself first, because your future deserves to be funded before anyone else's demand. In the next chapter, you'll learn how to automate everything. Chapter 5. Automate everything. Imagine if your finances could run themselves. No stress, no forgetting to save, no guilt about not paying bills on time. That's exactly what David Bach teaches in this chapter, to make your financial life automatic. The truth is, human willpower is weak. We start with good intentions, but life gets busy, emotions take over, and habits slip away. Automation removes that weakness. It takes discipline out of the equation and replaces it with a reliable system. Once you set it, it runs on autopilot, silently building your wealth while you live your life. When your money is automated, you stop depending on memory or motivation. Your savings, investments, and bill payments happen automatically, even when you are asleep or on vacation. This is the real secret behind the Automatic Millionaire system. Not just knowing what to do, but setting it up so it happens without effort. Think about the areas of your life that are already automated. Your phone updates by itself. Your subscriptions renew by themselves. Even your alarm clock repeats without asking. So why not your financial growth? Automation starts with paying yourself first. That means creating automatic transfers from your paycheck or checking account into your savings and investment accounts. You can use online banking to set this up once and forget it. The money moves before you even see it. This way, saving becomes something that happens to you, not something you have to constantly decide. Next, automate your bills. Set up automatic payments for utilities, credit cards, and rent. This saves you from late fees, missed payments, and unnecessary stress. When bills are paid on time automatically, you not only protect your credit score, but also free your mental space. You stop living reactively and start living peacefully. Then automate your debt reduction. If you have loans or credit cards, set automatic payments slightly higher than the minimum due. This small difference helps you clear debt faster while avoiding penalties. When you don't have to remember every due date, you gain consistency. And consistency is the heartbeat of financial success. Finally, automate your investments. Whether it's a retirement plan, mutual fund, or stock portfolio, make sure money is being added every month automatically. Even small regular contributions grow massively over time. Automation keeps you invested through market ups and downs, removing emotion from the process. You buy more when prices are low, and less when prices are high, without even realizing it. Automation is not just convenience, it is freedom. It allows you to focus your energy on living your life instead of constantly managing your money. It transforms chaos into clarity, stress into stability. Once everything is set, your role shifts from being a money manager to being a money master. The hardest part is the setup, but it only takes a few hours. After that, the system takes over. You won't have to think about saving, investing, or paying bills every month. It just happens. And that's what makes the difference between people who wish for wealth and those who quietly achieve it. Automation is about trust. Trusting your plan, your system, and your future. When money moves automatically toward your goals, it stops controlling you. You start controlling it. In the next chapter, you'll learn how to take this automation even further by automating your retirement. Because building wealth isn't just about the present moment. It's about creating a future where you never have to worry about running out of money again. Automation makes that dream not just possible, but inevitable. Chapter 6. Automate your retirement. Most people delay thinking about retirement. They imagine it as a distant dream, something to worry about later. David Bach calls this a mistake. The earlier you start saving for retirement, the more effortless and powerful the results will be. And the key to success is automation. Automating your retirement means that a portion of your income is set aside regularly without you having to think about it. This could be through a retirement account, pension plan, or investment fund. The money grows quietly, compounding over the years, building a future that will take care of you when you no longer work. Time is your most valuable asset in retirement planning. Even small amounts saved early can grow into a fortune because of compound growth. For example, contributing a little each month in your 20s can result in far more than contributing a much larger amount in your 40s. This is why automation is crucial. It ensures you start early and continue consistently, without relying on discipline alone. Automating retirement also reduces stress and uncertainty. You no longer have to decide every month whether to save or spend. Your plan runs quietly in the background, securing your financial future. This takes pressure off your daily life and allows you to focus on what matters now, while your future self is already being cared for. Automatic retirement savings also protect you from lifestyle inflation. As income grows, it is tempting to increase spending proportionally. But automation ensures that a fixed portion of every paycheck continues to move toward retirement, regardless of how much you earn or spend elsewhere. This consistency is what creates wealth over decades. Another advantage is that automation removes emotion from investing. Markets fluctuate, and human psychology often leads to poor decisions. When money is invested automatically, you avoid panic selling, impulsive trading, or missing opportunities. You stay consistent, disciplined, and on track. David Bach emphasizes that retirement automation is not just for the wealthy. Even modest incomes, when managed correctly, can grow into substantial retirement savings. The key is starting early, being consistent, and letting time and compounding do the heavy lifting. Automation also creates peace of mind. Knowing that your future is secured allows you to live your present with confidence. You stop worrying about old age, health crises, or financial emergencies. Your retirement plan works quietly, faithfully, and reliably, building the life you want without daily effort. At this stage, you might think, I still have a mortgage. How can I save for retirement and pay off my home? David Bach shows that the Automatic Millionaire approach works best when you integrate all areas of your financial life. That includes debt, savings, retirement, and eventually home ownership. Automation allows all of these to work together, without conflict or stress. Automating your retirement is about thinking long-term and acting now. It's about prioritizing your future self over temporary desires. It's about making small, consistent contributions that multiply into security, freedom, and independence. Once your retirement is automated, you are free to focus on other systems, like paying off debt and eventually owning your home completely. This is the next step in building a fully automatic financial life. In the next chapter, you will discover how to automate your debt-free home ownership, making your largest financial goal achievable with minimal effort. Because just like retirement, home ownership can be transformed into a system that builds wealth silently and reliably. Chapter 7. Automate your debt-free home ownership. Owning a home is one of the most important financial goals for many people. It provides stability, security, and a sense of accomplishment. Yet for most, it also comes with stress, debt, and long-term financial strain. David Bach teaches that this goal can be managed automatically, reducing stress and creating real wealth over time. Automating your home ownership begins with understanding your mortgage. Instead of just paying the minimum due each month, set up an automatic system that contributes a little extra toward your principal. Even small extra payments can significantly reduce the life of your mortgage and the interest you pay. Automation ensures that this happens consistently, without requiring monthly decisions or willpower. Many people delay paying off their home because they think it will limit other financial goals. But David Bach shows that automation allows you to do both. Grow your savings and investments while paying down your mortgage efficiently. The key is creating a system where a portion of your income goes automatically to your home, retirement, and other investments simultaneously. Automatic home payments have another advantage. They prevent late fees, missed payments, and damage to your credit score. When your mortgage is paid consistently and a little extra is added regularly, you gain momentum. Your debt decreases faster, your equity grows, and your financial confidence increases. David Bach also emphasizes the psychological benefits of automating your home ownership. Knowing that your mortgage is being paid down steadily gives peace of mind. It reduces anxiety about debt and creates a sense of control over your financial future. You no longer feel trapped by your home loan because it is moving in the right direction every month. Automation can also help with property maintenance, taxes, and insurance. Set aside a small, regular amount for repairs, property taxes, and insurance premiums. When these expenses are planned and funded automatically, emergencies no longer derail your budget. Your home becomes not just a place to live, but a wealth-building asset. Even if you have a large mortgage, automation can help you achieve a debt-free home faster than you think. Small, consistent contributions over time have a compounding effect, reducing interest costs and shortening the repayment period. The faster your home is paid off, the sooner you free up income for other investments or lifestyle goals. David Bach points out that a debt-free home is not just a financial achievement. It is freedom. It is security. It is the ability to make choices without being controlled by obligations. And the best part is that automation allows you to reach this goal without sacrificing your quality of life. When your mortgage, savings, and investments are all automated, your financial life starts to feel effortless. You no longer have to track every payment, worry about deadlines, or stress over missed opportunities. Your money flows automatically toward your goals. This chapter shows that wealth is not built by luck or by earning more income. It is built by designing systems that make your money work for you while you live your life. Automating home ownership is just one part of a larger strategy that ensures your entire financial life runs smoothly. The next chapter will tie all of these systems together. It will show you how to make your financial life automatic, combining savings, retirement, debt reduction, and home ownership into one seamless, stress-free system. By the end of that chapter, your money will work for you quietly and consistently, turning your financial goals into reality without constant effort. Chapter 8. Make your financial life automatic. By now, you have learned the most important principles of building wealth. You understand the power of paying yourself first, automating savings, investing for retirement, and paying down your home. But the real transformation comes when all of these systems work together seamlessly. This is what David Bach calls making your financial life automatic. Making your financial life automatic means that every area of your money moves toward your goals without daily effort. You do not have to track every rupee, make endless decisions, or worry about forgetting something. Your system handles it for you, quietly, consistently, and reliably. The first step is integration. Combine all your automatic processes, savings, retirement contributions, mortgage payments, and investment plans, into one cohesive system. This ensures nothing is left out or forgotten. Your money flows logically from one goal to the next, creating momentum and balance in your financial life. Automation also protects you from human weakness. We are naturally impulsive and emotional with money. We spend on things we do not need and postpone what is important. A well-designed automatic system removes temptation. It ensures that money is used wisely, every month, without relying on willpower. Consistency is the most important factor in wealth building. Even small amounts, when moved automatically, accumulate over years into significant wealth. This is the essence of the Automatic Millionaire approach. You do not need massive income, complicated investments, or perfect timing. You need a system that works consistently, day after day, month after month, year after year. Another advantage of a fully automated financial life is stress reduction. When everything is scheduled and automatic, you no longer worry about missed bills, forgotten savings, or accidental debt. You can focus on your work, your family, and your passions. Your money works in the background while you live your life fully. Automation also allows you to adjust gradually. You can increase savings rates, redirect funds to new goals, or accelerate debt payments without disrupting your life. The system is flexible but reliable. It grows as you grow, making it possible to achieve even the most ambitious financial objectives. David Bach emphasizes that automation is not about depriving yourself. It is about freedom. Freedom from anxiety. Freedom from confusion. Freedom from financial uncertainty. It is about living a life where your money is your tool, not your burden. When your entire financial life is automated, wealth building becomes almost effortless. Your money flows according to your plan, grows consistently, and prepares you for the future while letting you enjoy the present. You stop reacting to money and start controlling it. You stop chasing money and start letting money serve you. By the time you have set up all these systems, something remarkable happens. You feel calm, confident, and in control. You have the freedom to make choices that reflect your values, not your fears. You have the security to pursue your dreams, knowing your financial foundation is solid. This is where the journey of an automatic millionaire transitions from planning to living. You are no longer just building wealth. You are creating a life that is rich in freedom, options, and peace of mind. Part 3, Living Rich, will guide you on how to use this financial freedom to design a life you love, where money supports your happiness, not controls it. Part 3, Living Rich. By now, you have built the foundation of your wealth. You understand the mindset, created automated systems, and made your money work for you quietly and consistently. But financial freedom is not the final goal. It is a tool to live a life that you truly love. Part 3, Living Rich, is about using the wealth you have built to create a life full of purpose, happiness, and freedom. David Bach emphasizes that money is not the measure of success. Success is the ability to live on your terms, to make choices without being limited by financial stress, and to focus on what truly matters to you. Living rich is about designing your life intentionally. It is about asking yourself, what kind of life do I want to live? Where do I want to spend my time? Who do I want to share it with? And how can money serve those goals, rather than controlling or limiting them? Financial independence allows you to live intentionally. It frees you from the fear of bills, debt, and missed opportunities. It gives you the power to pursue passions, help others, and create memories. When your money is on autopilot, your energy is free to focus on experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Part 3 also emphasizes gratitude and perspective. Living rich is not just about accumulating things. It is about appreciating what you have, celebrating milestones, and enjoying the journey. The Automatic Millionaire system is not designed to make you greedy. It is designed to give you security, freedom, and the ability to live meaningfully. In this section, you will explore principles that guide how to use your money wisely. You will learn how to create a financial life that supports your dreams, not just your bills. You will see why true wealth is measured in time, choices, and experiences, not just dollars and cents. Part 3 connects everything you have learned so far. The mindset, systems, and automation are not just about numbers. They are about creating a foundation that allows you to design a life rich in freedom, happiness, and fulfillment. The next chapter, The Finish Rich Philosophy, will show you how to apply these ideas practically. It will teach you how to live intentionally, plan for the future, and ensure that your wealth works for your life, not the other way around. This chapter is about translating financial freedom into a life that feels rich every single day, not just on paper. Chapter 9, The Finish Rich Philosophy. Building wealth is not just about accumulating money, it is about designing a life that you love. David Bach calls this approach Finish Rich. It is the philosophy of using your money as a tool to achieve freedom, purpose, and fulfillment. Finish Rich is about planning for the long term. It asks you to imagine your ideal life and then work backward to make it real. What would your perfect day look like? Where would you live? What experiences would you prioritize? How would you use your time and resources? These are the questions that guide financial decisions in the Finish Rich philosophy. This philosophy emphasizes that money is not the ultimate goal. It is a means to achieve your life goals. Many people spend decades chasing wealth only to discover that it does not bring happiness. Finish Rich reverses that approach. It starts with happiness, freedom, and purpose, and then aligns money to support those outcomes. Another key principle of Finish Rich is balance. It is not about working harder than everyone else or denying yourself enjoyment. It is about creating systems that make wealth automatic while freeing your time and energy to live fully. Your finances should support your life, not consume it. Automation, consistency, and planning are the tools that make this balance possible. Finish Rich also teaches the importance of giving. Wealth is not just for personal comfort. It is a resource to help others, to invest in meaningful causes, and to leave a legacy. The act of giving enriches your life emotionally and creates a sense of purpose that money alone cannot provide. This philosophy encourages action now, not later. Too many people wait for the perfect time to save, invest, or plan. But life is unpredictable. Finish Rich requires that you start today, using the systems you have built and the mindset you have developed. Even small steps, taken consistently, lead to extraordinary results over time. David Bach also emphasizes the psychological power of Finish Rich. When your finances are automated and your future is planned, stress disappears. You feel confident, in control, and empowered to make choices that reflect your true priorities. This peace of mind is one of the greatest rewards of the Finish Rich approach. Finish Rich is not only about wealth, it is about life design. It is about freedom, experiences, relationships, and purpose. It is the ability to live intentionally, knowing that your money serves your goals rather than dictating them. By adopting the Finish Rich philosophy, you begin to see money differently. It becomes a tool for creating memories, supporting loved ones, exploring passions, and contributing to the world. It is no longer a source of stress, fear, or limitation. It is a vehicle for living fully and richly. The next chapter, A Life You Love, takes this philosophy further. It shows how to use the wealth you have built to design your ideal life in practical terms. You will learn how to align your money, time, and choices to create happiness, freedom, and lasting fulfillment. This is the final step in the journey of becoming an automatic millionaire, translating financial success into a life that truly matters. Chapter 10. A Life You Love. The ultimate goal of financial freedom is not just having money, it is having the ability to live a life you love. David Bach emphasizes that wealth is a tool, not the destination. When your money works for you, you gain the freedom to focus on experiences, relationships, and passions that bring true fulfillment. A life you love starts with clarity. You must know what matters most to you. What are your priorities? What gives your life meaning? What experiences do you want to have, and who do you want to share them with? By defining these clearly, you can align your money and actions to support them. Automation plays a critical role in this process. Your savings, investments, mortgage payments, and retirement contributions are already on autopilot. This frees your energy and attention to focus on the things that truly matter. You no longer need to worry about bills, deadlines, or forgotten savings. Your money works quietly in the background, while you live intentionally in the present. David Bach also emphasizes the importance of balance. Living a life you love is not about denying yourself pleasures or experiences. It is about integrating joy with responsibility. You can travel, explore hobbies, spend time with loved ones, and enjoy your achievements, all while continuing to build wealth automatically. A life you love also involves giving back. Generosity enriches your life emotionally and creates lasting meaning. This can be as simple as helping family, supporting friends, or contributing to causes that matter to you. When money is a tool for good, it multiplies happiness, not just wealth. Another key aspect is flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and plans change. By automating your finances and building consistent systems, you create the freedom to adapt. You can pursue new opportunities, take calculated risks, and explore passions without financial fear. This flexibility is a hallmark of living rich. David Bach reminds readers that a life you love is intentional. It requires planning, reflection, and conscious choices. Money alone cannot create happiness. But when your finances are under control, your life gains options, security, and freedom. This allows you to focus on creating moments, relationships, and experiences that matter most. Living rich also involves celebrating milestones. Automatic systems may work quietly, but you must acknowledge and appreciate your progress. Celebrate debt repayments, growing investments, and financial achievements. Gratitude and recognition create motivation and make the journey enjoyable. Ultimately, a life you love is about alignment. Your values, your time, your actions, and your money all work together to create freedom and fulfillment. It is the reward of discipline, automation, and mindset applied consistently over time. When you reach this stage, wealth is no longer a burden or a goal. It is a natural enabler of the life you have always wanted. The next section, the epilogue, the millionaire. Next Door Is You will show how these principles apply to everyone. It reveals that becoming an automatic millionaire is not about luck, inheritance, or extraordinary income. It is about creating simple systems, taking consistent action, and living intentionally, and that the millionaire lifestyle is within reach for anyone willing to follow the plan. Epilogue: The Millionaire. Next Door Is You. Becoming an automatic millionaire is not about luck, inheritance, or extraordinary income. It is about small, consistent actions applied over time. David Bach emphasizes that anyone can achieve financial freedom by following simple principles and creating systems that work automatically. The true millionaire often looks ordinary. They live in regular homes, drive average cars, and avoid flashy lifestyles. They are disciplined, patient, and intentional. They pay themselves first, automate their finances, and focus on building wealth quietly. This is why the millionaire next door is often someone you know, your neighbor, friend, or colleague. The journey to becoming an automatic millionaire is about taking control. It begins with mindset, followed by action, and supported by automation. Each system you set up, saving, investing, retirement, debt reduction, home ownership, compounds over time. The results are powerful, predictable, and reliable. David Bach emphasizes that wealth is not about complexity. It is about simplicity, consistency, and discipline. Automating your financial life removes emotion and human error from the equation. It makes wealth building effortless in the long run and creates freedom in the present. This epilogue reminds readers that financial freedom is within reach for everyone. You do not need to earn a six-figure salary or take extraordinary risks. You only need to start, stay consistent, and let time and compounding do their work. Even modest incomes, when managed wisely, can produce extraordinary results over decades. The millionaire next door is not a distant figure. It is you if you commit to paying yourself first, automating your finances, and living intentionally. It is someone who prioritizes freedom over status, planning over impulse, and patience over quick fixes. You do not need to be lucky. You only need to follow a plan and trust the system. David Bach concludes that the principles of the automatic millionaire are universal. They work in every income range, in every country, and for every lifestyle. Anyone willing to adopt the mindset, set up systems, and take consistent action can achieve financial independence. The next section, the appendix, the Automatic Millionaire Resources, provides tools, tips, and checklists to help implement these principles. It is designed to make the process even easier, offering step-by-step guidance for turning theory into practice. By following these resources, your journey to becoming an automatic millionaire becomes practical, actionable, and achievable. Appendix: The Automatic Millionaire Resources. The journey to financial freedom becomes much easier when you have practical tools and guidance. David Bach provides resources to help you set up systems, automate your finances, and stay on track. These resources turn the principles of the automatic millionaire into actionable steps. The first resource is a checklist for automation. It guides you through setting up automatic transfers for savings, investments, retirement accounts, and mortgage payments. By following this checklist, you ensure that nothing is forgotten and that your financial system runs smoothly. Next is the Savings Planner. This tool helps you calculate how much to save each month to achieve your short-term and long-term goals. It includes templates for emergency funds, vacation funds, and special purchases. When savings are automated according to the planner, your money grows quietly and consistently. The Debt Reduction Worksheet is another key resource. It helps you map out all your debts, track payments, and plan extra contributions to pay off your loans faster. By integrating this worksheet with automatic payments, you reduce stress and accelerate your journey toward debt-free living. The retirement calculator is designed to show how consistent, automated contributions grow over time. It allows you to input your income, contribution rate, and expected growth to see the future value of your retirement account. This tool highlights the power of starting early and staying consistent. David Bach also provides a home ownership planner. It helps you schedule mortgage payments, track principal reductions, and plan for property taxes, insurance, and maintenance automatically. By following this planner, your home becomes a true wealth-building asset rather than a source of stress. The Financial Goal Tracker allows you to visualize all your financial goals in one place. You can see savings, investments, retirement, debt reduction, and home ownership progress together. This keeps you motivated and aligned with the Finish Rich philosophy. Another important resource is the Automatic Millionaire Mindset Guide. It provides reminders, affirmations, and strategies to maintain a positive relationship with money. It ensures that your financial habits remain strong and aligned with your long-term goals. Finally, David Bach includes tips on choosing the right banks, investment accounts, and financial institutions to make automation easier. He emphasizes that the right system, combined with discipline and automation, is more important than finding the perfect investment or earning a huge income. By using these resources, you remove uncertainty, reduce stress, and turn the principles of the Automatic Millionaire into practical, everyday actions. Automation becomes effortless, savings grow consistently, debts shrink steadily, and your path to financial freedom becomes clear. These tools ensure that the journey is not just theoretical. They make it achievable, measurable, and actionable. With mindset, systems, and resources in place, anyone can become an automatic millionaire. Your future self will thank you for starting today, trusting the system, and letting automation work silently in the background.